Alrighty, we are go. Hello guys, this is Aaron from AutomationHub, which you probably already know. And today we are building, or I am building, and you're watching me build, an entry to the Barely Street Legal League, which is a competition run on the forum by Strop, who is known for his insanity and creating track-munching monsters. So here he has made his own competition, in which we're to build the most insane and the quickest and the most mental car that we can think of. So, me being me, and me being quite mental myself, I thought I want in on this contest, so what better time to build it than here, in front of all you people, so that you can tell me what I'm doing wrong, inevitably. So, there's only one thing I'm sure of, which I'm going to do with this entry, and I'm going to try and make it an inline-6 turbo engine. So, yeah. Wish me luck with that one. So, it says here on the forum page, the requirements. In fact, let me just check on my Twitch stream. Okay, so the stream is very delayed because on the Twitch page it's still saying it will start in a few minutes. But I'll carry on talking. So yeah, the requirements for this competition. Any year up to and including 2014. So I'm thinking I might try maybe a 90s car, I'm not sure. I'm going to also run through the bonus points because I want to get a few of those, just in case my car isn't very quick. Engine and platform years do not have to match. That one I'm not really too bothered about because I don't really want to be too technical with picking different years for everything and all that stuff. Maximum 98 RON fuel. Not bad, I guess. Maximum engine loudness can be 80. Which, yeah, I can live with that, it's quite generous. Has to have basic safety, must have working headlights, taillights, and functioning doors. Well, I was planning on doing that anyway. Minimum engine reliability is 10. And, so it either has to have 1 horsepower to 1 kilogram power to weight ratio or 1000 horsepower. So I think I'm going to aim for the second one. I'm going to aim for 1000 horsepower because I reckon that, well, it feels like an easier target, to be honest, instead of having 1-to-1 power to weight ratio. And there is no restrictions on anything not mentioned in those requirements. So, long story short, go mental and give it 1000 horsepower. That's pretty much it. Tournament structure, so there's going to be 8 races, which, well, most of you have probably already read this post, but for those of you who don't know what the competition is, I'll just look through it. Also, a big welcome to all my viewers. We've got Dr. Weasel Gaming, who I hear is going to start some automation streaming of his own, so do go and check that out. JHD1124, Cheeseman's here again, and Duke Accent, who is probably the most loyal viewer. I think he's came to every single stream, so well done for you on that one. So yeah, there's going to be 7 races. There's going to be a race at Mount Panorama at Bathurst. Did I get that right? Yes, I did. Mount Haruna, Bonneville Salt Flats, Tulsa Quarter Mile, so I guess that's just a quarter-mile track. The Airfield track, or the Top Gear track, totally not ripped off. Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe, Spa-Francorchamps, I hope I said that right, Champ, and finally a lap around the Nordschleife. So that will be exciting, the last race. I'm not going to run through any of the points, any of the race points or anything, but where's the bonus points? There they are. So we get 3 bonus points for using chassis year of 1991 to 2001, and that's kind of the era I'm aiming for. Okay, I'm not sure what I've done. The Twitch page is still telling me that it's saying the stream will start in a few minutes, and it shouldn't be doing that. Not entirely sure if it's just very delayed or if I've done something wrong. Let me see. So let me just quickly change. Okay, maybe it's just something wrong with my Twitch page. Anyway, where was I? Engine year. So you get 3 bonus points for having 1992 to 2003. So that's probably also what I'm aiming for. And yeah, it seems my Twitch page is delayed, and I'm getting a torrent of Skype messages telling me to continue. 10 bonus points for using an engineer from 1940 to 1974. Well, congratulations to whoever would try that. Front-engined all-wheel drive, you get 2 points. That seems doable, actually. Possibly. So yeah, I think that's pretty much, well, that's pretty much everything, I reckon, to explain the competition. There's already been quite a number of entries, actually, so hopefully I'll do well. So without further ado, let's get, whoops, zoomed in a lot. Let's get to building. So, change the year. I reckon 1996. I don't know, I'm kind of going for like inline 6 turbo, kind of like what you may get in an insane Toyota Supra drag car or something. I don't know, maybe like that car, the Toyota Supra that does a 6-second quarter mile. I think it's 6 seconds, it gets to 240 miles an hour as well, just in the quarter mile. But I doubt I'll achieve anything near to that. Right. Chassis will make carbon fibre, we'll just make it light, we'll just make it everything the best basically, and then just tune it from there. Oh, there's a light fitting in the way. Right, double wishbone. Should we go, I don't know if we should go multi-link. I'm not sure whether it's really needed. I thought there was bonus points for price. Was there? Have I just read something wrong? There'll be bonus points for, there's like sort of little achievements and stuff. Cheap and nasty. The lowest total budget. I think someone else probably would end up having a cheaper car than me because I'm too obsessed with getting the speed, which will probably cause me to spend more money than I'd like to, so I'm not really going to go for any particular achievements. So let's just go with multi-link and all-wheel drive, because then we get the bonus points for front-engined all-wheel drive, and carbon fibre. Ooh, now, what body should we pick? Maybe we should just pick like the body that would least resemble the kind of car we're building. And oh wait, no, because we want one with the big engine bay. Well, I guess that's my idea of a drag racing MPV out the window. I don't know, maybe we should just go with this coupe. I mean, it'd be the most fitting, but it's not really going to be the most insane. Maybe I should use the big sedan, that has a big engine bay. Use the limousine version. Yes. Yes, we're making a speed limo, I've decided, with 1,000 horsepower turbocharged inline 6. Oh, that's not gone well. I'm not sure if morphing these parts can improve the size of the engine bay. No. Nah, the engine bay size will stay the same by the looks of things. Wildly flared out wheel arches. Just to let you know, I'm not really too amazing at fine-tuning things for speed. Like, I would pick all the best components, but then that's not necessarily the best way to get the highest speed, so I don't know. I'll just see where it takes me, to be honest. In fact, no. I'm building a car in the early 90s. I don't want those headlights. I want something nice and ordinary. In fact, I'm going to use these. I'm always so tempted to use these now every time I see them. Whoa. Now that's a bit kind of scary. That's a bit big. I don't know, I'm always so drawn to these headlights just because you can make your own shape. And that's just a cool thing to do. Need to make sure this is all straight. Not quite. Again, I spend too long on the design of my car, but you should know that by now. I think everyone in this stream has watched at least one stream before, so that's one thing about me that you do know. Yep, it looks kind of cross-eyed. I'm not sure. That kind of circle headlight I put in the middle does make it look cross-eyed. But hey ho, it's an insane car, so it should have insane looks as well. Maybe if I do that. Whoa, no. I don't know. Make it look like it was supposed to be a set of headlights. That's not worked. Nah. I'll just keep them like that. Yeah, my Twitch page is still showing the same thing, but apparently it's fine, so. And on to the grills. I am a big fan of all these custom grills. Maybe I could do... In fact, maybe I'll do that. Possibly. In fact, I'll flip it. It looks very cross-eyed. It looks a bit special. No. I don't know. Let's try this. I wonder how this would work if I move it up, because the end of the headlights almost matches the end of the shape of the grille. That could work. Let's see. Ah yes, we're gonna keep that. In the aspect of being different. Yeah, I agree, Accent. I also enjoy designing the looks of the cars. Although it is mainly because, like, I'm not old enough to have a car yet, so I'm not really too intimate with engines and things, so, I mean, I'm more used to just seeing a nice car go past and going, whoa! So, I try to make cars that would make me go, whoa! But yeah, I'm sure when I have my own car and I start tinkering around with it and looking in the engine bay and stuff like that, I'll learn to appreciate it a bit more. Ooh, you know what? Since we're building an insane car, this is the perfect time to use Cubby's insane vents. Yes, we're going to give it roof scoops. Oh, Aaron, what are you doing? And I've frozen the game. No, I haven't. Yes, we are doing this. I know I'll ruin the look of a good car, but it has to be done. This is one of the only opportunities where a insane roof scoop would be fitting. Have it stretched right the way across. What the hell have I done? The tick box is kind of hidden by the UI there. Alright. I don't know what I've done to this car. I mean, it's supposed to be sophisticated. It's kind of it's like a limousine, but I don't know. Maybe I should use my own vent again. Nah, it looks... the shape fits, but it doesn't really look too... amazing. See, if the white bits would go away, which I can do, but I just haven't got round to it yet, then I would use them, but nah, they're still a bit messy. So instead, we could use them, possibly. Nah, Now we're going to use a default one. They just look cleaner. Oh no, that's a bit big. Alright. Yep. Also, one thing that I'm also unsure about is whether having like a bonnet hump or whatever it's called, I don't know whether that also increases the size of the engine bay. In fact, no, I know what I'm going to do. This is a trick I've seen done on the forums quite a lot recently, if I can find the right grill. Is it this one that could... In fact, no, I've done that wrong. I need to get rid of that. Get rid of that! Oh, see, the UI's in the way and it won't let me click it. There we go. Yeah, I've seen this trick done on the forums quite a lot, where people have used this grill and then just opened it out to make kind of like an open bonnet. I mean, does it even... It actually increases... In fact, yeah, obviously it would increase cooling. What am I saying? But yeah, people have been using that to have kind of an open-topped bonnet. So yeah, I'm going to join the bandwagon here. I'm just basically trying out all of the strange, insane things I've seen done on this car, because this is one car I don't really care how it looks, I just care that it's insane. So we're making it insane. Gotta have those carbon fibre door handles to save weight, obviously. And anything else? Maybe I can put like a wild vent somewhere. Sideways scoops, or do they not work? Oh, they could. Oh, I have no idea what's gotten into me. Is that even facing the right way? Nope, so we'll flip it. Okay, no, that was wrong. Which way is that actually? Alright, so I need to just rotate the whole thing. If it would let me... Oh. There we go. This is the sheer definition of sophistication right here. You won't see a more elegant car drive past you than this, trust me. Now the tail lights. Nothing screams insanity like LEDs. Here we go, we'll just have like a triple strip of LEDs here. I mean, I'm basically just trying out everything I wouldn't normally do on a company car, on any of my Automotor Group cars. Yep, that looks rather brilliant. By that I mean rather terrible. One thing I am going to do though is maintain this same exhaust kind of design that I use in a lot of my cars, which is, well, not in a lot, in like, well, I don't know, I like it. I like how it ends up looking. Basically, I do that with the vents. In fact, let me extend them a little. That's a bit too much. Like that. In fact, make them a little bit more that way. Perfect. And then we slap 4 exhausts on. In fact, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so they're going to have to be a little bit smaller. Thanks to the paint ring that surrounds them. I know that there was talk of having a version that removes this paint ring, but apparently it's not really doable. Ooh. Come on. Alright, good enough. I know the bottom are kind of a little bit bigger, but hey, where's the fun in having them normal? This isn't a normal car, people. And then we'll have a chrome strip. Why not? Yeah. Just to maintain the image of elegance. Perfect. Look at that. Now we can tell it's a luxury car with a Toyota Supra inline 6 that's going to be stuffed into the front of it. Alright, design done, surprisingly quick. Well, because it's a pretty careless design. Let me quickly check what the chat's doing. VW Scirocco kind of. Well, I guess. Maybe with the headlights. Alright, time for the important part. Is the engine. So inline 6 to start with, because, well, where's the fun in going for a bog standard V8, hey? Right. Aluminium, I guess. I don't really go for aluminium silicon, just because, really. I'm not sure how big we should make this. I think we'll keep the size the same for now, put the turbo on it, see how much power it has, and then work from there, because I kind of suspect that it's not really going to have even nearly as much power as I want. But we want all of those. In fact, possibly forged. Yeah. In fact, no, I'll make it an insane rever to start with, maybe just see how high I can get it to rev to, because that might help. Dual overhead cam 5. I might go down to 4 depending on whether it helps or not. Right, compression, blah 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 blah. Don't want VVT. Do we want VVT? Nah. But we definitely are going to turbocharge it, because, well, obviously an inline 6 would need to be turbo for it to reach 1000 horsepower. Okay, water to air large gives us a much wider spooling. Wait, I don't know. I'm not even going to try and use terminology because I know I'm guaranteed to get it wrong. Right, so race turbo, and then we'll just kind of adjust it a little bit. There we go. Big. Oh, in fact, smaller turbine helps a lot. Do we want it to spool early, or do we want it to spool for a long time? In fact, it's going to be quite a high rev, so I reckon we should do that. Give it a lot of boost. Right, let's see how this does. Oh yeah, we can't get direct injection. Throttle per cylinder. Look at its beauty. The size of that turbo. It's like, it's almost as big as the intercooler. In fact, it's probably bigger, or at least it's more. Its height is bigger. Couldn't get my words out there. Right, race intake and super unleaded. And then the leanest fuel we can get. I'm not sure about the specific number, but we'll find that out as we test. Right, let's see if we can rev to 9,000. And then soon we can push it to over 9,000. I had to go there. Right. Massive exhaust. And then one reverse flow muffler just to keep with the loudness limit. Oh, that's not good because the graph tops out at 700. Let's skip the test. Wow, that's not gone well. Valve float is occurring and everything. Let's see. Wait a minute. The pistons go yellow and then they go fine again. Ah, so it's the... Crap, what are they? That's pistons, conrods, crankshaft, whatever's remaining. Let's just say. Right. There's actually nothing. Oh wait, it might be... I don't know, will someone tell me what this symbol is? The one that goes red as I accelerate. Ah, valves, okay. I was thinking it might be valves. Well there's nothing really I can do there, so... maybe it's just not cut out for revving. In fact, maybe if I just increase the bore. I reckon the engine will brake now. Yep. Alright, so I guess it's not going to be the insane rever that I wanted it to be. So it has 691 horsepower. I guess we should do some... Okay, 711. We're getting there almost. Oh, I didn't see the huge intercooler option, even though it does precisely nothing, I don't think. Let me see. Nope, it did 0, except for making it more expensive. Right, let's see. Ooh. It seems, as my turbo settings all changed themselves, I don't know. And AR ratio, all the way up to the highest. I reckon I've probably made it worse. I've actually made it better. I've actually done something that's right. Just 700 horsepower. I know, Leo. It's just not good enough. In fact, well, it's only a 4 litre. I guess we can. That wasn't really a very big horsepower gain. I'm trying to think if there's something that's restricting the power. I mean, it could be the fact that I can only use shortcast headers, which says max power 327. So there's that. I could see what the maximum richness we could have out of this thing is. Maybe go up to 11. Cranking it up to 11. And it's still not running rich. Oops. Tested it twice. I'm going to look in the chat after I've worked this out and found that someone else has actually put it there. Okay, so we're actually getting less power now, so I think we'll go back down to 11. Alright, 795. Up the boost a little. Hasn't got up by very much. I don't know, I'm kind of going half for speed, half for bonus points, like, well, not really bonus points, but more insanity. I mean, in keeping with the spirit of Strop and his competition, I'm just going to go insane, pretty much. Although I need to squeeze 200 more horsepower out of this. I'm trying to work out how to do so. I don't know. Increasing the compressor size might actually make it worse. Well, it made it worse in every aspect except for power, so we're sticking with it if it gives us power. Putting it back up to 4.7, might that break the engine? Yeah. Damn, too much torque. You were getting a lot of power there as well. But maybe I'll just switch to forged pistons. Ah, now it's failed because of RPM. But the max power is only at 6,800, so we can afford to take it down a notch. 825. What else can we do? That makes it slightly wider. Ah, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. 983, and that's at the red line. So maybe if we really crank up the RPM. Oh, not much power left. Maybe we can turn up compression a little bit. I haven't even started messing with compression at all. And that's why, because it's broken. Wow, okay. It's a shame I can't crank it up to ultimate. Stop knocking, engine! Thank you. 987. We seriously just need 17 more horsepower. Max boost maybe just a tiny little bit up. Oh, it's given us 1 horsepower. We want the widest band possible. Damn, what did I do? That was pretty much exactly the same, and it just ruined everything. Maybe because it... oh, I don't know. I don't know what just ruined that then. Oh, I'm just getting worse. What year am I making? 1996. Because we get a couple of bonus points for having the chassis and engine in the 90s. So, in that aspect I was going for bonus points just because it's still possible in the 90s to make a car as fast as some 2000s cars. So, we're going to see what we can do, see if we can make it work. I wonder if turbo quality helps at all. It definitely does. Okay. We might actually be getting there now. Oh no, that's not. We want the widest we can get. Okay, 986. We're almost there. Ah, 976. Come on, try and get back to where we were. 989. Fuel system, that normally does good things. That did nothing except for help everything on the right side, which in my case is the wrong side, because we want it to be more power. Hey! 1,000! 1,002! In every other sense, this is a pretty terrible engine, but that's the point. We're going for insanity here. Latest year for bonus points. No, I want the car to be the same age as you, Leo. That was what I had in mind all along. My thought process was, the one thing I need to do is to make this car the same age as Leo. And that's what I'm doing. I don't know, should we try and make it any better? Make it like a touch bigger? 4.7. Yay, we got 2 more horsepower. Brilliant. Alright, 4.8 litres. 1,008 horsepower. Okay. $1,800 horsepower, Leo. Damn. Yeah, I don't think my car's going to be very good speed-wise, actually. Considering it's an inline 6 with a laggy turbo, which only just makes 1,000 horsepower. But, oh well, I didn't expect to do well anyway. Now, I'm going to simply name this engine Leo. Because it's the same age as Leo. It is Leo. That was quite scary. I worried myself there. But hey, wow. That's some kind of evil death stare this car gives you. I mean, most people will probably be looking at it from the front in its rear view mirrors, so they'll probably only see the front of the car because I'll be at the back. And wow, that open top hood really didn't work out too well. I mean, probably because I don't have a V8, so I can't see all of the intake and well, you know. You guys get what I mean. I don't know what I'm talking about. How you have the throttle bodies coming out. I probably got that completely wrong. Alright, 6 gears. Let's make it 0 to 60 time. Let's just go like nah, not that much. We want the 3rd gear to go Just like that. 264 miles an hour top speed. That's actually a lot more than I thought. If this can actually get to that speed, I will be pretty amazed. And in fact, I've actually move the spacing up a little. In fact, no, because then the first gear would be a bit short. Maybe I can just get the first gear to go all the way up to 60. Perfect. Alright, moving on. Let me just... Sorry, I was just looking in the chat again, as I do. Right, I'm going to try and use the least amount of viewer input this time as possible, because I'm going for something insane, not something that's made by people who know what they're talking about. So, as knowledgeable as the viewers are, this doesn't require knowledge. This just requires being insane. So we're going to have the widest tyres possible, just for no reason whatsoever. Look at them, they're like monster truck tyres. Alright, gotta have a big wheel diameter for the comfort of our racers, who will be sitting in the car for a while it traps them as they go full speed into a wall. That didn't really work. Come on, we gotta have the 295s. Well, the 285. Good. Rim offset, can we have any? No, we can't. In fact, we're going to have some tyre quality. I have an idea. Let's give them one piston, very comfortable, very tiny brakes. Yep, that'll work. You can't even see them behind the hub of the wheel. You just can't. Nah, I'm only kidding. We want to give them some stopping power. Wow, 420 blaze it brakes. Nah. Alright. We're not going to go too mad. It's not my job to go too mad. That's better left to different people on the forum. Whoops, my Windows 8 screen thingy popped up. Alright, fully clad. I'm still not too clued up on the downforce tabs in this game, so I'm just gonna keep it with what it is. I should have given it more cooling capacity, actually. I wonder if I can go back and change that. Maybe make this big. If it would stop freezing, I could resize it. Okay, brilliant. Just basically don't have a bonnet. Just take it off. Alright, that should help. And downforce, we'll have some, I'm not too sure. Let's check up on the chat, see what they think of my mad creation. That's right, a mad mind. Interior we're going to have, I guess we'll just have basic. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just go for some random settings, like as if there was a randomize button, and then just go for like random things like premium entertainment. Why not? They don't want to be bored while they're racing. I mean, it's a slow car in comparison, so they might want a sat nav. They might want a TV to watch their movies on. Watch a bit of Fast and the Furious so they can see how they should be driving. And standard safety. I'm basically just going all out random, except for the suspension. We want some race suspension. We want to give it some chance. Okay, so it's not very tame, as is expected with this amazing engine under the hood. But hey, it's quite safe. In fact, yeah, that's a good idea from Duke Accent there. I don't see why I didn't do that, to be honest, is just to make it completely gone. Wow, it resizes very slowly. Oh, that's not gone well. I've got... I don't know what happened. Just move it up a little bit more. Good enough. There we go. Now they can perform easy servicing. That should reduce costs. Also, what's the I was just wondering, to you viewers, what's the quality of my mic like during this stream? Because I was looking through my last stream before I uploaded it to YouTube, and I realised how terrible the audio quality was, and I was thinking, why, if I'm using a good quality mic to record this, why do I stream in such a bad audio quality? I mean, it doesn't take as much power as streaming in a good video quality, so I decided to turn it up a little bit before I started this stream, so hopefully the S sounds aren't as, like, I don't know, they were just really loud and piercing in the last stream, as if I was just like whistling instead of saying the S's. So yeah, some feedback on that would be nice. And, maybe I should actually go back and change these settings so they're actually quite good, so that I can give this car a fighting chance of actually doing decent. But again, I'm not gonna make the mistake of making rear brakes bigger than the front brakes again. Yeah, we're not gonna start going into that again. So yeah, maybe I should actually just keep standard entertainment to have an element of insanity, just because, and then have basic safety. Let's see how that makes it any more tame. Hopefully. Yay, it's a lot more tame. Perfect. And it's still kind of safe. And very reliable. I wonder if there's any bonus points for having the most reliable car. I wonder. Ooh, 1 point for each driver aid available but not used. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Maybe turn off traction control, because normally you wouldn't have traction control. I don't even have the option for launch control. And no electronic stability, because it's not really a stable car anyway, so electronic stability won't exactly help. And did that do anything to the stats? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for whoever gets to drive this car in this championship, because really they should be writing their will as I speak. With a tameness and sportiness ratio like that. Whew. Alright, well I guess we'd better go into the test track and see what kind of car we have going at the moment. Oh no, that's the wrong track. I wonder if that works. Oh. Yay! An a lure error. Retry. Oh. Let me click stop first. No? What's it doing now? Track stats. 2 minute 20? Oh gosh, it's all glitching out. Okay, 1 minute 20 point... Wow! 1 minute 20.6. That is much better than I thought. How much does the car weigh? Almost 1,500 kilos. I don't know. Is that actually good? No idea. Leo has 22 tameness. What do I have? I've forgotten already. 23! It's more tame! The car with the Leo engine is more tame than Leo's car. That was confusing to say. I don't know. Maybe it'll have a chance. It only costs 38,000 to build. So in theory I could sell this for like 60 grand as a car that can beat the Veyron. Well, no, it can't, because it's obviously not going to be as good in the corners. It's more heavy, I think. But it has more horsepower. by like 7. The original Veyron I'm talking about, by the way. And I think it actually did a better time around the Top Gear track. Actually, no, because the simulation is apparently 3 seconds slower, so I probably actually did a 124. So I think that might be almost the same as the Veyron, I'm not too sure. Leo has 92 sportiness though, I don't have anywhere near that. But hey, I'm not going to put you through those sounds again. Track stats, I just realised that I didn't do anything to the car, so there was no point in running it around the test track again. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Can I do anything to make the engine better? 97.9. Maybe cam profile up. So it's improved by 10 horsepower. And it actually improved the economy. And it improved the reliability for some strange reason. Am I pushing my luck by turning it up more? 1021. Okay, I didn't realise that that would actually work. I didn't think my RPM limit was high enough. Oh. Now we've gone back down to Veyron power. Maybe putting it to 85. 1020 horsepower, and then maybe we can up the ignition timing. Wow, ignition timing is actually pretty retarded. I only have it at like 60. Okay, now it's knocking. Hooray. Alright, 1020 horsepower, we're sticking with that, that's a decent figure. And now we run it around the test track again. Oh, here we go. And the time got worse by 0.03 of a second, so I guess I'll actually keep that because it got better sector 2 and 3 times, which I guess is on average better. So yeah, I'm going to keep with that. Also, it's got more power. And 0 to 60, 2.7 seconds. That is pretty damn good. I'm going to take another look at the bonus points here to see if there's anything else I can try. Lowrider, worst bottom out penalty to tameness. I'm not sure how to increase the penalty for that, so I'm just going to leave that. Highest lift / least downforce. Worst wheel spin. Nordschleifer in 7 minutes. Well, that definitely won't happen. Power to weight ratio of at least 1 kilowatt to 1 kilogram. There's zero chance of that happening with a car like this. Worst tameness sportiness ratio. I could try for that. Maybe I should just like make the chassis really terrible to make it really cheap. Steel and steel. Oh, this is gonna make it so crap. I can already feel it. Let's see how badly it affected it. In fact, I actually think that hasn't gone too badly. I mean, we've got a better tameness to sportiness ratio now, and very, very cheap. What do you think? Do you think that's worthwhile? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. In the spirit of insanity, I'm going to keep it with a steel chassis and a steel body. I just realised something actually. One thing I didn't put on this car of insanity was an insanity wing. How could I forget that? Where are you? Give us the biggest wing. And then have it the biggest. Oh yes, yes. There we go. That's brilliant. Make it very wide. Make it like a Formula 1 car wing almost, except longer. I could probably like lie on top of that wing and it wouldn't, like, nothing would happen. Alright, let's see how that actually affected it. I'm basically just experimenting now with different choices just to see how it affects the stats and calculations. Well, it definitely helped. More tameness, more sportiness, less comfort and prestige. Probably because the pompous people who would end up buying a car with this body shape would not like that ghastly wing on the back. So therefore it is less prestigious. And I wonder if that actually affected our test track time by very much. Oh, the car doesn't have indicators. That was part of the rules, wasn't it? Oops. Good spot there, I would have got disqualified. I will name this car the Accent of Insanity, because otherwise I wouldn't have had a car. Okay, so that done the same thing. It gave me better sector 2 and 3 times, but it also made my time worse by 0.03 of a second again. Wow, that's a bit strange. It made the acceleration worse, it made the top speed definitely worse. How much G does it get in the corners? More than 1. That's good enough. I'm impressed with that. So, now we need to go and put indicators on before I forget. Where is it? Indicators. Just slap them on. There we go. In fact, this could do with some fog lights. Almost looks like a Lancer. Kind of. Nah, that would be an insult to the Lancer. And we're going to have indicator maybe like that. Precise placement. I guess it would help if I zoomed in. So yeah, for those of you who didn't realise, AutomationHub also has a YouTube channel, which will be the place where we upload all these streams in case you can't catch them live. So if you're watching this on YouTube now, I probably remembered to upload it. But yeah, we currently have 2 videos on there. One of them was my Car Motor Group live stream, and the other one was my random car builds on request kind of stream. But we're also going to be doing content specifically for that channel, like Automation Hub Spotlight, where we pick a company on the forums that we like or that we think stand out, and we invite them to answer a few questions in an interview, and then we put that on YouTube and make it all fancy, show some things off about the company, and there you go. So if you ever fancy learning more about your favourite forum company, go and check out our YouTube channel. There might be an interview there. We're in the process of editing and getting the very first interview ready. We can't tell you who it's with, but trust me, it's a good one. A very good first interview as well. So look forward to that. But now, where are we? We now have indicators, and I think this may be done. I don't know. Don't know if there's anything else I can do to this car. But yeah, go and check out our YouTube channel after this, possibly, if you want to go and re-watch some of my amazing streams, because obviously they're amazing. Blowing my own trumpet here. But yeah, plenty more content coming up on there in the near future, so stay tuned. Other than that, what else can I do? Maybe make the rims bigger for a very back-breaking ride. Oh, I don't know, I'm actually stumped on what else I can do to make this any better. Gearbox quality, for no reason whatsoever. More tame, more sporty, more comfortable, more prestigious, more reliable, just generally better. So that was worthwhile, and it still only cost about 13 grand. No guessing, Leo. Because I don't even want to say who it isn't, because that would also possibly give things away. But hey, one thing I haven't done during this stream is check the viewer list and welcomed anyone. Ivardson, another loyal watcher of the streams, who hasn't actually made himself known in the chat. Do say hi, so that we know you're here. Full metal wheels with just a thin layer of rubber painted on. That is a good idea, Accent. I wish I could do that. Who else is here? Dr. Weasel Gaming, you haven't said anything in a while. I'm basically just urging you to speak and have a conversation. Keep each other company while I'm rambling on. Should I actually go for like the smallest tyre profile possible? Sure. Tiny, 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 tiny. Oh no, that's not gone well. Now we can only have 265s on the front. Oh. Never mind, the tyre width is glitching, which means I can actually still have 285s. Hooray for tyre width glitching. Okay, anything else, possibly? Oh, what? Where did he say hi? Ivardson. Oh! Ah, that was probably while I was still setting everything up. So, yeah, I didn't actually see every single message. Alright. Well, this is the only car I'm going to build for this stream. I was planning on this stream being quite short, and I've streamed for about an hour. But if there's anything else you want to see, then, I don't know, make yourself heard. I might stream for a little longer, I'm not sure. But I think, actually, I'm going to call this car done. So, we need to name it. I was going to have the word accent in there somewhere because he saved me from disqualification. Accent of insanity. Nah, I don't know. Shout me your ideas as usual. Oh, my Twitch page is still showing that the stream will start in a few minutes, so it's really confusing me. But hey, anything else I haven't read in this forum post? How to submit 1 car per user, blah blah blah. Deadline is 7th of November, so there's actually still a lot of time to enter if you haven't. So I do advise, if you haven't entered already, get building. Hyundai Accent 3-cylinder diesel. Oh wow. Nah, I actually think oh, in fact, we've got Pickle Plays. Welcome. You haven't been here before, I don't think. So yeah, I'm Aaron from AutomationHub. Welcome. You'll be hearing my British voice quite often, if you're going to come here often, that is. Unfortunately, you've kind of caught us at very near the end of the stream. So, but yeah, you can stay for like 10 minutes and enjoy what time we have left. So, I have an idea. If I name this model and submit it, maybe we can all go on multiplayer for half an hour. Possibly, if multiplayer servers work in this build. No, I'm not going to put the word accent in it. I'm sorry, Duke Accent. Maybe I'll put DA for your name. Yeah, okay. I always incorporate viewers' names into my cars during streams for some reason. Cotton Elegance DA. That will be the name, because as you can see, this car is brimming with elegance. You could just see it. I mean, in the open hood, you can just see the elegance, and in its amazing cross-eyed headlights, you can see the elegance. So Cotton Elegance DA. Did it save? Okay, it's saved. Alright, whoops. Where's it gone? Cotton Fino, when did I make that? Oh! Yes, I remember when I made that. Am I just blind? Ah, there it is. With the legendary Leo engine. It's not loading. Oh, what's going on here? Alright. So yeah, we can, if you're still willing to watch or play, we can hop onto multiplayer if you like. I think everyone who's watching actually has the game, so we can have a bit of interaction. But yeah, multiplayer is pretty much engine building. You get given a set of rules and targets you have to meet, and then you yeah, and then you build an engine to match those limits, and then you get a score based on how much you exceed the limits by. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially if there's a lot of people. But in fact, Pickle Plays, this is a message specifically for you. Well, no, it's not really, but we'll be doing our multiplayer stream on Saturday. So if you want, you can follow us on Twitch or like our page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/AutomationHub, and you'll be notified when we go live, and you could join in our multiplayer stream on Saturday, because that will be a lot of fun, and there's normally more people than this for a multiplayer stream, so that'll be more of an occasion. Alright, Duke accent. Well, it's your call, guys. Multiplayer, or shall we end it here? Because if you're willing to play, then I'm willing to stream. Not for much longer though, because, well, yeah, because it's getting a little bit late, so. But here's a little look into multiplayer. I'm holding my prestigious spot at 10th in the world, just in front of Salanoob, who I'm not sure how much he's played, but I haven't played very much recently. But anyway, I think we're going to save the multiplayer actually for Saturday's stream, because there'll be more people there to play. So I think I'm going to end this stream here. I'll leave you actually with looking at my amazing Cotton Fino design, which I haven't released yet, but I made it basically just to show a kind of design I made with my own custom vent. So the front of this car is on a picture on my 3D thread somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna end the stream here. Pickle Plays, you can follow us on Twitch, and then you can join us on Saturday for the multiplayer stream, because that'll definitely be a lot of fun. But anyway, if you enjoyed this stream, follow us on Twitch, which most of you already are. Make sure to check up on our Facebook page every so often, so you can see the kind of updates and things that are happening. That's facebook.com/AutomationHub. And the next stream will be, I'm not entirely sure, I've kind of forgotten, so but we'll have it announced. But yeah, that's